As President Trump attends a San Antonio fundraiser, Julián Castro hosts a protest rally. Alamo City leaders focus on stopping efforts to drastically lower the tax rollback rate. And Kiddie Park is moving to the San Antonio Zoo. This is your Express Briefing podcast for Wednesday, April 10th. Subscribe to this and other free content at expressnews.com/podcasts. And get each day's top news and sports headlines delivered to your inbox at expressnews.com/newsletters. On the same day, President Donald Trump comes to San Antonio for a fundraiser. Former Mayor Julián Castro will host a rally to send a message that America should choose compassion over cruelty when it comes to immigrants. Castro's rally begins this evening at 6 p.m. at Hemisphere Park in downtown San Antonio. The event will be Castro's first in Alamo City since launching his presidential campaign. Meanwhile, elsewhere today, President Trump, whose campaign manager Brad Parscale is a San Antonio native, will reportedly hold a closed-door fundraiser at exclusive dinner club, The Argyle. Bexar County officials have abandoned other lobbying efforts in Austin to focus on tax reform bills that are drawing criticism from cities and counties. Senate Bill 2 and its companion House Bill 2 would require an election when local governments try to collect an additional 2.5% in tax revenues from existing properties. Bill sponsors say local leaders have used rising tax property appraisals to excessively increase spending rather than lowering tax rates. But city and county officials counter the bills could cripple their ability to fund projects and staffing increases needed to keep up with growth and inflation. Bexar County officials say they're now devoting less energy to bills concerning transportation, bail reform, and other issues to focus on the taxation measures. County Judge Nelson Wolf says his main worry regarding the proposed legislation is that it would hurt the county's AAA bond rating or existing certificates of obligation. Under state law dating back to the 1980s, today voters can collect signatures on a petition to force an election if local governments attempt to draw an additional 8% in revenue on existing properties. A new study shows San Antonio has slipped a spot in the list of top U.S. cities for solar power. Environment America reports Alamo City now ranks 7th in the nation for the number of solar power installations, losing 6th place to New York City. But despite the one-spot fall, the study shows in 2018, San Antonio's solar power generating capacity grew to 187 megawatts, up from 161 megawatts the year before. In the latest rankings, Los Angeles leads in total solar capacity, followed by San Diego, Phoenix, Honolulu, and San Jose, California. Dick Cole, the last of the legendary Doolittle Raiders who boosted American morale with a daring air raid on Japan in the 5th month of World War II, died Tuesday morning in San Antonio at 103 years old. Cole recently was hospitalized at Brooke Army Medical Center, where a series of high-profile visitors dropped by to see him. After managing to outlive all the others, in recent years Cole had become the most celebrated of the 80 Raiders. And hemmed in by Broadway's redevelopment, Kiddie Park is moving its rides and picnic tables to the San Antonio Zoo. Construction of a Shake Shack restaurant next door and limited parking have made the park difficult to access, with visitors dashing across a busy Broadway or having to hop on a shuttle to get there. Originally established in 1925, Kiddie Park bills itself as the country's oldest amusement park. The Bear Appraisal District values the park at $1.45 million. The move means the San Antonio Zoo will now take over the attraction, and the zoo expects to complete the relocation by this summer. And that's your daily San Antonio Express briefing for Wednesday, April 10th. Subscribe to this and other free content at expressnews.com/podcasts.